Nah, bruh. Let's have every technical problem. Let's have every single one. Yep. Oh, they can hear me, but not you. What is that? Welcome to the Groovenstein Show, featuring Jenna. Today on Groovenstein, Jenna has a coppersmith barbet, which looks like a watermelon got put in a blender. Yep. She also has a brown falcon. It's a falcon, also brown. It eats squiggly green things and little plastic mice. In other news, since you didn't hear us earlier, my starting hand was terrible. But fear not, there was a Brolga in the tray, and it got left to me in third position. So, I kept the chimney swift because I had to keep something in order to be able to reset the tray. But yeah, they left me the Brolga. So I was like, Brolga. The Brolga. Yeah, I don't know. Time number one, I attempt to be funny, and it just. So welcome. It's almost 3 in the morning in Adelaide. Yeah. The shrimp have been placed on or taken off. They've been placed on the Barbie and taken off. I don't know why we're putting shrimp on dolls, but okay. Better than other things. Better than the 2-ton things that like drop on the Roadrunner. Happy 3 a.m. to those who celebrate. That's brilliant. Yes, I celebrate 3 a.m. Reminds there's an old Family, like one of the first Family Guy episodes which I haven't watched that in ages, but when Peter's dad, who's very Catholic, he like makes him go to like 5 a.m. mass, and Anvil. Thank you, Deb. You win. Makes him go to 5 a.m. mass, and Chris, the son, goes, I didn't know there was a 5 a.m. mass. I didn't even know there was a 5 a.m. Okay. What else haven't you told me? So, how very dare you? I just noticed it says on your screen. You're using that as a tagline. Now, that is right out of Bluey, Jenna. Right out of Bluey, which I watched some Bluey, y'all. Yeah, I do. I watched some Bluey. I've seen an episode or 14 of Bluey in one day. So, fortunately, it's a brilliant show. Right? It's part weird, it's part cute, it's part funny. It's entertaining for youth and adults alike. You know what else I have here that I deliberately brought up here because I'm thinking we're going to be on here for a couple hours. We got to find some shit to talk about. So my filler here is this, published by the Nebraska Game and Parks
Hello.
Commission.
Oh, I think it works.
Now.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Hey!
Hello. Testing. Can you hear me?
I can.
Sending audio out into the internet void. Yes, they can hear me. Yes. I can fix things. Yeah, okay. I had to reset up my microphone in OBS. We should be good now, okay?
Brilliant.
We should be good. And I'm going to put the brown falcon in the wetlands as God intended. I don't know. Something like that. All right, thanks for bearing with us, guys. That was 20 minutes of technical support pain. So, yeah, to recap what I said earlier when I didn't realize that the stream wasn't working, welcome to Groovenstein. Groovenstein like wine. Now everyone knows how to pronounce it. Thank you for bearing with me. We've got a bunch of people in the chat that I shouted out earlier, and now we have more. So welcome Nate, welcome Hen, welcome Michael. Who else have we got? Did I say Deb already? We had Bird Girl before. She might have wandered off. Lila C, Lila CX, which I believe is the Cryptid Librarian, who is one of our multiplayers. And G True Dat also playing in the game. So thank you. And I got a free berry. That's exciting. And yeah, as Groove said, he was like super psyched to get that Brolga. Probably the most psyched I've ever heard anyone about a Brolga. So
I was a desperate man.
Desperate for a wetland bird. We've all been there.
Yeah.
So
I had, well, you know, card draw is king and queen and duke and court jester and all of it.
Indeed.
So
all right, I'm going to use my berry to flip this tray. Cowbird, white-browed tick warbler.
Oh, and
That's
Pookie, look
interesting.
at that.
Yeah, I think Bukeko is my friend here. What else is going on? We've got a house finch from G. We've got the Baltimore, and we've got the Brolga, unsurprisingly. I'll leave the cowbird and go off the top. Willow tit. Oh, he's a cutie. Sweet. All right, good start. What's going on here? Here comes Jay. Oh dear. Dun dun dun. You mean it's not pronounced Groovenstein?
Stein. I could buy the, you know, if you want to do the German thing, right? Stein. Yeah, it's I had a grandfather, or a great grandfather, or a great great grandfather. I mean, I had all of them, right? I'm not. It comes as news to no one, but one of them's name was Oscar Stein and spelt with a K, and I'm pretty sure that Osk would have pronounced it Stein. So
yes, very good. All right, now we all know. Now we all know. The ultimate question, of course, which I don't even know the answer to myself, is whether it's Jenna Gia, Jenna Gia, Jenna. Who knows? I don't know. It stands for green eggs and ham, so it doesn't really have a necessary pronunciation. So people just say Jenna, which is fine. It's my name. It works.
Right. Okay, who am I going to give an egg to?
But yeah, what I was saying before, Groove and I didn't really have a particular plan for what we're going to chat about. We're just going to riff, just going to see whatever comes up. I did look a little bit into Arc Nova, which Groove said he'd been getting into lately. Zoo building game, really interesting. And I put a review that is a really good overview of that game in the stream links if anyone wants to skim the same article that I skimmed at 2 a.m. when I woke up from my nap. Another berry. You spoil me. Oh, and an egg for me.
I gave you an egg.
Thank you.
Yeah, for being such a gracious host.
Aw, sweetheart.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
I've been called worse.
Let's go Willow Tip because it's cheap.
Widow off good. Do you know is that movie before your time? It's probably before your
Probably, yeah. Well, I don't know. How old are you? You don't have to go exact. Are we parody age-wise?
I'm getting I've been over the hill for
also you can say pass if I ask you a question you don't want to answer. That's completely chill.
No. I just don't want to have to sit here and do math. I'm in my 40s, but don't make me figure out the exact.
Okay, so you're a little older than me. I'm an 88 baby, so I'm 37. Although,
Okay, yeah, that was probably about when Willow came out, probably
right.
sometime around there.
No,
Yeah. So
not familiar. But
okay.
um, it's funny with my age. I always think I'm a year older than I actually am. So yeah, my brain went to go, I'm 38 just then. So it always kind of adds, I suppose it rounds up, I guess. But I got carded buying red wine, buying some Wombat Shiraz at the Botlo, at the store that sells wine recently, and
Wombat
this guy, I was absolutely
Shiraz?
floored because like I'm 37, and this guy was like, "Oh, I need to see your ID," and I'm like, "Dude." I don't think there's many 17-year-olds trying to buy Shiraz, but cool. Like, I
Did
respect
you
your
did you give him
right.
a hug though? I mean, that's kind of a nice like at least
Well,
say
because I didn't
thank
have my
you.
wallet on me, because it's the curse that I don't keep my physical wallet on me because I pay for everything on my phone. And
Hmm.
yeah, I was like, oh, lovely. And I like looked so pathetic and flustered that he let me off because I think he realized, he looked at me a little bit closer and he went, yeah, okay, she actually is old. Um,
Eef.
and it was fine, but yeah, I panicked and I was like, I was born in a. Oh, I don't want to do that actually because I want to cache a worm. So I'll take the wheat and I don't know, a random food. And I panicked and I said, oh, I'm an 88 baby. I said I'm 34, and then I left the store. And I'm like, you such an idiot. I'm not 34. I was 34
Did you
like
do the
3
I'm
years ago.
37. I'm 37. I'm not old. And then
Oh
they say
dear.
if they say, well, I can't just call you man, and then it's GG at that point, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like you've created the greatest live dialogue of all time.
Fair enough. So being in your 40s, does that make you, are you Gen X? Are you like an elder millennial, or?
I don't know what I am. I don't keep track of those like s- silly designations. Like
Sure.
if you're gonna group people into certain like category, age demographics or whatever, I think it kind of makes sense to think of it more in terms of like significant cultural things happening. Like, okay, how old were you when like smartphones became a thing, right? Or
Oh,
like
yeah.
how old were
Mm-hmm.
you when the I don't know, that when email
Mm-hmm.
was like these kind of significant society changing
Yeah.
things,
Can you
for better
mimic
or worse.
the dial up, the sound of dial up?
Right. Yeah. Do you know what I mean if I say
Yeah.
welcome? You've got mail.
Yeah.
Like
Uh huh.
yeah,
It's your
so
turn, by the way.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm having fun, damn it, Jenna. Don't rush me.
No,
Okay?
no
You
worries. I
can't.
just wanted to make sure. Jay's saying how's World War Two grew.
Yeah.
Jay,
Uh
always the scamp,
rough, man. Yeah,
troll,
rough. Although funny enough,
an absolute troll.
my grandfather actually was in World War II. He was guarded trains over in Germany. So for the Americans, to be clear,
Mm-hmm.
back when we actually hated Nazis, and sorry,
Yeah.
maybe not the place for that, but
Oh, you're
uh,
good.
but
It's okay to punch a Nazi.
yeah, you know what? It really is. Um, but yeah, that's all right. So you want to say how was World War II? It was when we were the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
That was how World War II was. I miss those days. Gone are the halcyon days.
Yeah.
Who do I want to give this damn egg to? You know what, Jenna? I'm just gonna keep giving you eggs. I don't know,
You're gonna
whatever.
burden me.
Yeah. You better have some spots.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. Panic. Panic.
Yeah,
Thank you though. That's kind.
yeah, no problem,
Watch me
Bob.
lose, even though I'm getting all these free eggs.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of cards here, and I think I can make something of them. I should probably start figuring that out. I've just dig.
All right. Well, then the potato isn't quite so urgent to get down, so maybe we'll grab this coal tip because he's a friend. Oh, and little rhino dude. who always makes me think of Aquanor now. Oh no, she's not here. She was online. I saw her, but she's not here. So, where is she? Oh, I would have liked that Rufus owl that the brown falcon just ate. That's upsetting.
Oh.
And revealed a kakapo, which I would also like, but probably won't get a look in on. Anyway, yeah, recap. I'm trying to think what I was saying when the stream was broken.
Story
and I didn't
of my
realise
life.
What I was saying.
I'm trying to remember what I was saying.
I'm trying to remember what I was saying. What year is it? I have, it's now 3:30 a.m, so very unhinged time. But anybody who knows me knows that that's actually not that unhinged for me. It's like kind of the time that I stop streaming sometimes. So I have an energy drink. I have a very trendy one, and it's an Alani New, and it's Cosmic Stardust. And I felt that important to say again because I feel very trendy. Because I was just watching a YouTube video that was talking about how people were going like absolutely apeshit for these particular energy drinks, and it's like a commercial cult type of thing. That people were chasing down this particular flavor called Alani Witch's Brew, I think, and people were just like in fist fights in like Target over it. So I saw it at the servo at the gas station, and I went, I'm in the market for an energy drink tonight. So we went for the trendy one, and I feel a part of the zeitgeist. So, oh, you weren't kidding about the eggs, okay?
Yeah. No, but I think they're gonna stop now because as maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't. I mean, I was gonna shift gears here to my grassland, and then a wood duck popped.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, minimally I have to like deny that, right? But maybe now I'm trying to decide if I want to actually go ahead and use it. So, then I run into the issue of, okay, well, how am I going to get my eggs? But I do still have that coward from early on, see. And I know 2 of you are going to have to lay eggs, so because the house finch has the red start, right? So
yeah, that is a good cue for me to survey the boards of my opponents. Hooded crow, okay, interesting. And you're just digging up a storm. I love it. Did you find some good stuff?
Well, yeah, I mean, I did. I found, oh my, they keep doing it to me. They keep popping birds I have to grab. Because I have this catbird in my hand, right? I got a cat
and a million cards in hand. You totally want that bush tit. Yeah.
Now I need that bush tit, yeah. So, all right, so you'll get 1 more egg.
Okay.
Oh, and see, collared dove, that's going to go.
G and Cryptid are like, any eggs for me? Eggs for moi?
No, they're all, like I said, that's what, you give them to the host, right? Yeah, bush tit, catbird, wood duck all day.
My new favourite guest of all time. Give me eggs.
Yeah.
All right, 2 turns left. What's the plan here? Let's get little Rhino Boy down, I think.
Rhino.
Little Rhino Boy. That and... Actually, do we get the barbet down? Yeah, we might do that.
Put another shrimp on it. Put another shrimp on the barbet.
Thank you, by the way, for riffing all that time when I was trying to fix the audio. Because
my
you were cracking me up. I don't know if anyone was watching my face. So I was trying to fix the audio, but I'm just like, oh dear. Jen is actually a vampire. Yeah. Well, do you see my lovely complexion? Absolutely fluorescent white.
Bite marks right here.
Perhaps not the go for an Australian generally, but. I don't like feeling like I'm burning. Oh no, that's a very vampire thing to say. Oh no.
Out of context, that's just a great line. Like, I don't like feeling like I'm burning. You know what? Hey, me either.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Like,
I know.
same, sister.
Same.
Like, I don't like feeling like I'm burning
Nobody,
either.
nobody does. Nobody does.
No.
In this trying time, would you like a berry? Uh, I love it. I love it, Lila. Let's put the barbet down. Um, good stuff. We finished the first round. Well done.
All right. Now I have so many cards.
You do have so many cards. But
Yeah.
catbird bush tit, I'm concerned.
Yeah, they're all
Mm.
getting tucked. It's all getting tucked. I got Junko in my hand too. Like, I wonder if I could just run some
Mm.
crazy, like, just tucking engine that's got, because I did pick up the collar dove, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
so which is
You have
brilliant.
options. You have options, dude.
I got lots of options now.
And you know what I have? I have a 4-point Forester.
Brilliant.
And I somehow, with all those eggs, managed to tie the end around.
Oh
Amazing.
no, but they're not going to leave me the
No,
Robin.
they're not. Absolutely not.
Mother. So you know what I have here, Jenna?
What do you
I
have?
used this when I was riffing. This was that Birds of Nebraska, which my partner
Mm-hmm.
picked up at an estate sale. She likes to go to estate sales sometimes, which,
Right. Was that an
is
American
cool.
goldfinch on the cover?
That is, I don't know. I think so. It looks like it. But
Maybe.
so this is published by the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission, but this is from 1985. But how, look at this lovely little fella right there.
Cool.
Um,
Very
okay,
cool. I love it.
I I can't just go grabbing the Robin. I need I just no. I need to tempo here.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Uh, Sorry, Emu. You won the war, but lost the battle or something. Anyway, so uh, yeah. Sorry, is it too soon for that? To bring up the the Emu War? Um,
It's always too soon. It's
but
never.
this is great. This is 1985. There's some lovely and hysterical little anecdotes in here and little
Mm-hmm.
pictures. Oh, here we go. Turkey vultures have the best facts.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, okay, so
It is a turkey vulture fact.
here's some bits about turkey vultures,
I
right?
like
So
that
we
you
know,
came with props. Yeah, props for that.
yeah. Well, I figure we got a couple hours to fill, right?
Yeah.
I'm not that really an interesting person. You're not an
Oh.
interesting person, so
True.
you
True.
know,
Mm-hmm.
we I had to bring something.
If I
So
panic, I
about
just
the
start
whole.
talking pottery, and we turn that into a lecture. So it's all good.
There you go, brilliant.
So turkey vulture
Um,
facts. Yeah, hit me.
Yeah, so well, you know from the card, right? The one about how they can projectile vomit to defend themselves, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
this one says once turkey vultures locate a dead or dying animal, they must often wait for decomposition to tenderize the carcass.
Nice.
Awesome.
Excellent. They're like, oh, this
That's
is just, it's
amazing.
too fresh. I can't do it.
Yeah. Like turkey vultures are gourmands apparently.
Uh-huh.
They're like they're foodies. They're like no. It's this is not this needs to be tenderized. Also, it's overbaked. If Paul Hollywood were a turkey vulture, everything would be overbaked or underproofed,
Uh-huh.
right? So
I love it.
uh, so there you go.
Very
And
good.
we
We've
have
all been
right next to this a
educated.
picture of a crow with a carcass here. It says though implicated in the spread of avian cholera, American crows scavenging may slow the spread of other waterfowl diseases. So it's a give and take, right? There's like bird cholera, but they slow down other stuff. Uh, so there you go. More to come later.
Nice, nice. I love it. Good. And I did also laugh while you were riffing that you did correctly identify the Bluey tagline. So well done. Quite often I'm setting up the overlay, which is really just changing the name and putting a tagline on it quickly before the stream. So I'm just like in Canva, like staring at it, going, need a tagline for the stream. I was like, what have I talked to Groove about in the past? And I was like, oh yeah, he's into Bluey. And I am actually woefully undereducated on all things bluey, as I'm
Hmm.
constantly reminded. I do not have any small children, and so I am not motivated, I suppose, apart from the fact that I know that it is good and it is very watchable for adults. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of it, but I yeah grabbed a quick bluey quote. So well done for picking up on that.
Nice, nice. Yeah, George, you know what? So my partner's mom actually used to work for the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission, um, as just I'm not sure in what capacity, administrative, I think, but she was saying that they, this is actually somewhat like rare and desirable, this thing, because they don't really make new ones anymore. So kind of cool there. We actually, out in central and western Nebraska is actually uh, very famous spot for the sandhill crane migrations.
Oh, cool.
So yeah. Um,
I think I've
so
seen
yeah, we
videos where they have like thousands of them like in the like wetlands just chilling out, just doing their thing.
yeah yeah, it's pretty cool. We went out there, and I wouldn't say I don't know if it was thousands, but it was definitely, maybe it was definitely a lot of them, and they're just like, and central Nebraska is a lot of farmland, right? So there's just like tons of them, just like eating in the fields, and so it was pretty cool.
Very cool. Very cool. What other birds do you sort of have around your place that you see like in your
Oh
backyard?
yeah, so, well, we've got this is great: swifts, swallows, and goat suckers.
Okay, nice.
Which actually, well, never mind. Never mind. I was going to talk about an IGN of somebody who wasn't here, but
Oh, that's
uh,
fine.
I figured that
Just
was
not
just some
Deb. Deb
weird
is
thing.
here.
I didn't realize a goat sucker was actually a bird. Um, so, oh, this is a cute little one. Except during the nesting season, pinyon jays travel in noisy flocks. And let me get you this. Look at that. That's a pinyon jay.
Oh, cute. It's
Yeah,
a J. J. It's a J.
yeah. So old pine siskin. I mean, look at the pine siskin right above it. Like,
Oh, cutie.
yeah. So it's interesting. A lot of the birds in here are, ones that we know from the game. Otherwise, uh, not so much. Periodically, Cassin's finches leave the Rockies to winter in western Nebraska. Okay, so we get Cassin's finches in the western part of this state, which is the opposite side from me. But but yeah, lots of lots of neat little bird
Yeah,
facts.
Hen. I was just thinking as soon as Groove said goat sucker, my mind immediately went to that thing that you made where you create your bird name. You should repost that periodically. I think that probably has some replayability for sure.
Yeah, I
And
would
you
love to
worked
see
hard
it.
on
I don't.
that, so
I do not recall that, so I would be delighted to see it.
nice. What's going on over here? Oh, we got a cuckoo. We got some pinks over here with Lila, and oh, we got the catbird down. So Danger Will Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh huh, uh huh.
This
Vulture over there.
card
So
get a fish. No, I'm good.
so I'm feeding G when my falcon hits, which it actually has been hitting. So you know,
Oh, nice.
eat my hat and etc. You feel weird reposting. Oh, Hen, never change. Um, yeah, Deb has no shame. And you met Deb the other week, didn't you, Groove?
I did.
And
Guilty as
Hen,
charged.
actually, Deb
Yes.
and Hen,
Yeah.
and who else was there? Bargoff and Flan. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll just breeze past that because they're not here. But yeah, was that a fun meetup in general?
Oh, it was brilliant.
Had fun
Yeah, it was
times.
absolutely brilliant.
Was that the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
time that
good
you'd
fun.
met people from the service, sort of face to face, or?
No, no, I've done a couple others.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was brilliant, man.
Oh, good.
It was especially, you know, knowing that probably there are not going to be a lot of trips in my future. Um,
Yes, yes. Well, yeah. If you don't
because
mind me
we're
sharing, there's
yeah,
a
go ahead,
baby
go ahead.
Groove 2.0 on the
Yep.
way. So that's
Mm-hmm.
very exciting. Congrats.
Yeah,
Everybody's
thanks.
having babies. You get a baby. You
Hopefully
get
the
a
sequel
baby.
doesn't suck. Um, but yeah,
Wow.
where's my hat, Deb?
Well, it's
Uh,
like that thing where the parents say alternately about their second child, that their first child was so good that they wanted another one, and the second child was so terrible that they didn't have any more. That's that's what they say about me. I'm the youngest, so I just have one older
okay.
brother.
Yeah.
I
So
was
well,
a
my
terror. I was an
parents went ahead
absolute
and had a
terror.
third, so I guess they were all right with me for reasons God only knows. But yeah, I got my wingspan hat. Bargoff was kind enough to share these with the group. I love it. It's funny because it looks like bird poop on it, which would be hilarious. But
They're very
it's
cool.
act
I'm jealous.
yeah, yeah, it's actually either like guacamole or sour cream, or I don't know. My little decided to decorate the hat with
Oh, cute.
some, some condiments. So
Yeah.
you know,
She must be a
ooh,
similar age to
roasted
my little nephew
parakeet.
Finn, I think, based on what you told me about how she's very excited about peacocks at the zoo, I think you said.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. She goes, yeah, because they let we've got like the children's zoo here, and where I live, it's not huge, but it's not tiny either. Like it's a college town. It's about 300,000. Um, so the children's zoo is not bad. Like we've actually got. I recently learned because I know they have like a cheetah chase theater where they do a live demonstration
Oh,
with one of
cute.
their cheetahs
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
having them run,
Mm-hmm.
and which is amazing to see. Like something. It's one thing like you'd never be impressed if you saw a car going that fast because they do that all the time,
Yeah.
right?
But seeing an animal go
but
that fast,
but
yeah.
seeing an animal go that fast and like to just see like the leg movements like and the
Yeah.
speed pick up and everything, it's freaking amazing. And I
Mm-hmm.
learned apparently this is one of only like five, I think, such places in America anyway.
Yeah.
um so yeah, so that's pretty wild. But yeah, so over at the children's zoo they have three, I think, peacocks that just wander the grounds.
Mm-hmm.
And um and so yeah, so I guess she did this on a trip with her mom. It wasn't with I wasn't there for this one, but
It'd
she
probably be
just started
slightly
going.
kind of confronting as a small child to see peacock because they're quite big if it's a
Mhm.
proper kind of full grown one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure she you know kept her distance a little bit, although she's a pretty brave kid.
Mm.
But yeah, so she started going peacocks, and then like just,
Cute.
just yelling.
Nice.
So yeah.
Oh, cute. Yeah, my little nephew Finn is in that very cute kind of toddler stage where
Mm.
he's very into. His favorite movie is, I believe, is Cars, Pixar Cars.
Mhm.
So yeah, he's into Hot Wheels and yeah, he's very much into cars. So it's very cute. I think he went to the
Oh, nice.
monster trucks the other week, which was obviously probably the highlight of the kid's life so far. So I don't see him very often, but yeah, he's very cute. Um,
Nice.
yeah, what's going on over here? We've got it's a very colourful board over there, Lila's board. Um, yeah, cool, progressing.
Well, my bird name. So I've been referred to the bird name chart. Now, actually, I should say there was one time. I've done like 2 twitches, I think, or just a couple of them where I was just, I don't know, playing around with it. I have no follow through, Jenna.
Me
Um,
neither, don't worry.
yeah, so it's like just one thing or another takes
Mhm.
over. My brain is, and the brain is beautiful and it's weird. Um,
Yeah.
so, uh, but I remember at one point, kind of, I was just like riffing. I needed a bird name during that, and I said like the greenbacked cluckfucker, and I was like, all right, that's
Nice. Yeah.
so I think if I had a bird name, it would be that. But let's see. So my favorite beverage here uh, would have to be. I mean, if I'm going by my favorite is like what I do all the time, then I drink a ton of Diet Pepsi, which I'm trying to get away from. But let's see.
That's
So
funny because I was just
uh,
saying to Hen and Peach the other day, literally last night actually, I think that I need to stop drinking. So do you guys not have Pepsi Max in the US? So Pepsi Max is the equivalent of like Coke Zero. So it's not Diet Pepsi, but it's sort of like
I
Diet
think we
Pepsi.
do,
Okay, because they hadn't heard of it, so I was
or
like,
maybe not. Maybe
our household runs on PMax as we call it.
no, maybe not. Okay.
But it
I think we
it
might have like
upsets my
Pepsi
stomach, so I was
Zero
like, oh, I
sugar or
need to
something,
stop
or I
drinking
don't know.
PMax.
Hmm.
Definitely one to just throw the known stomach irritants book out the window and just do what I want, which is often
Okay,
cursing
so we're gonna
past
go
Jenna.
with cola. I think cola is what it qualifies for
Hmm.
on this chart. Okay, so silver. Now let me look at these options for the body here, because I think I just maybe get to pick one, or is it asking me if I'm scarfed? I mean, is this supposed to be characteristics of my own body, or I just get to pick? I mean, I
I
like
think you're
who isn't
overthinking it
bellied?
slightly. Yeah.
Everybody's got a belly. All right. So let's go with the silver. I think I like. Okay, I'm not even going to say that. Um, that's just wrong. Let's go with mustached. Okay, we'll keep it PG. Uh, there's one of the words on there just should not be on there. Um, oh, based on my name's first letter. Oh, there it is. Okay, name's first letter. So, well, which name? Right? I have several. I'm not just like Prince, right? Or whatever. Okay, so we'll go with M. All right, silver crested, splendid. Now I got to pick my favorite breakfast. I didn't realize this. We were gonna have so many decisions today.
Sorry, I'm just poking G. Um,
Okay, so let's see. So I'm crested. No, you're good. We need to send the cops over for a well check.
Welfare
Is that
check. She's probably
the?
maybe fallen
All right,
asleep because she has a
silver.
small child. Yeah.
Right? Mm. All right, so silver crested,
Oops, something happened.
splendid. Uh, let's see. Oh, it's I don't eat it very often, but the I think my favorite breakfast is an eggs Benedict. So, uh, just hollandaise, man. Oh, hollandaise is it.
Yeah, it is 100%.
All right. Yeah, so silver crested, splendid mott mott. There you go.
Nice. The Mont Mont. Iconic.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Okay. Uh, no, thank you. Brilliant. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here.
What's that? You don't want to trade one of your cards for a fish?
We're gonna get.
That's
Let's
rude.
get this. No, I think I'm good.
Little Rhino
I
Orkla, he's
think
just
I'm gonna
doing his
be okay on
best. He's
food.
offering a service.
Yeah.
Cards can be exchanged for goods and services, such as fish.
Yeah. These. They can't. But see, my bush chit goes. I mean, I go to a competitor, right? Because my bush chit offers the same service,
Oh
but
yeah,
they
I'm
provide
joking.
eggs
Bush
instead
tit
of
is absolutely
food.
better. Oh, I can't find a decent forester bird to save my life
No, I
right
thought you.
now. Um,
I got a barred owl. You want that?
I phew, I was looking for like a great horned or a Sri Lankan magpie or something, something impressive.
Oh yeah, I gotta find that. Yeah,
I'll deny the nectar, I
or
guess.
Oriental Bay owl. I really wanted to play this, but my game did not allow it to. It did not take that direction.
All right, my Keiko's full up, so I
You know,
need to do
you know the
something.
Bay owl.
Oh, the spotted owl! I would have loved that. Brown falcon. Can you stop?
There's got to be a rule number for that, where
Ah,
where it's like
yeah.
there's rule 16,
You
right?
ate the card that I would
But
have
there's got to be a
loved.
rule number for when
Mm,
your bird hunts something that you want.
yeah, there absolutely should be. Rhino in
Oh
Asian
no
based only
way!
is fire. Yeah, it would be actually. No way.
No way! The person who did circulation on this magazine was Juanita Stefkovich. I mean, I love they whenever they do circulation on a magazine, it's like I have to buy it. No, what?
Okay.
That does not make sense. Okay. I just wonder if there's like people get excited about like very, what most people would see as seemingly random,
Yeah.
positions on a film or something. It's like, no, I gotta know who like the key grip is.
Well, yeah, it's like when you never watch the credits on a film except when it's like a Marvel film and you're waiting for the end credit scene and it's like, wow, I never watch any of this, and you pay a lot of attention when you're just sitting there bored.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, oh, the second grip camera coordinator was, oh, there were a lot of them, and
Hmm. Yeah, and I'm sure this information is very significant to somebody, but
yeah, and obviously, like, if that was the person who put the work in, then they would be super psyched to see their name up there, and like maybe their friends and
mhm.
family who know that they worked on the film, like, always look for it. But yeah, I do try when I finish a video game that I've dumped like 20 to 30 hours into. I do
Mhm.
like to try and watch the credits for a video game because it's like I
Oh,
spent hours and hours of my life appreciating this game. So I will sit here at least one time and watch the credits.
hmm.
Um,
Nice.
and it's also like a flex because it's like, oh, well, look, I finished this game. I conquered it. I've achieved.
No, you're not gonna let me go all the way back, are you? Let me see.
All right. Oh, Brahmini. Okay, that's cool. Oh, you did get the Robin in the end. Yeah, okay. That's
I
concerning.
did.
And G's got the Kakapo down. Cool, cool. Oh, hey, Alex. Welcome on in. We're chilling out. Had a very unhinged time for me, but that's okay. This energy drink is kind of giving me life, actually. Um, should,
That's why it's so trendy.
should I put the crow down? Cash from my supply, so I could be cashing the fish that I'm getting from the orcler. Yeah.
Well, I'd say I'd trade you the bay owl for that, but I just tucked it, so
Oh, I would have loved the Baal.
I know.
That's okay. Let's do that.
Oh, here we go. Look at these guys. I don't know if you'd be able to see this, but look at that. Look at those red eyes. It's like a freaking
Yeah,
like horror movie villain bird. If those things don't shoot lasers,
it
then I
kind of
quit.
looks like you're taking like a red sticker and put it on the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Demon bird. All right, so then I've got like a 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 to 5 point grasslands, wetlands if the hunters hit. That's Not terrible. And a 2-point forest.
Yeah. That's a oh yeah, that's an eared grebe.
An eared grebe. Okay.
Yes, a grebe with ears. Apparently they felt the need to specify that. Like I don't know, what do we call this?
Like the
It looks like
Pinky
a
Duck,
grebe.
but
Yeah.
a bit of grebe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a grebe and it's got ears. All right. Well, it's eared grebe. Let me I quit. Like I gotta I can't work overtime.
Nice. I did notice actually, I didn't properly comment, Hen, that you've been making emojis recently, and I've appreciated all that I've seen so far. How do I have 3 birds in the forest and got no points for that? Okay. That's rough.
Oh, there's a kiwi.
There is a kiwi.
I can have a kiwi. Okay. What do I want my 5th bird to be here?
Well, that works for me because I've got the rose ring parakeet, so
Oh yeah, that's right.
I can dump my forester if I want to.
Yeah, yeah.
Dump your forester if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
But if we don't dump, then this is not no.
No, it was a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. Okay. So man, I got a lot of. Okay. This is the thing that I don't like about having 517,000 cards.
Yeah. What a problem. What a problem. We
Yeah.
weep for you.
Yeah. I believe you when you say that. I think
Even though it drips with sarcasm.
you're being honest with me. Yeah. That's okay. Hello, kiwi. Oh, the blue rock thrush. I could play that just to be an a-hole.
Just to add some chaos. Yeah.
Go to bed, child. I can hear her. She's like still.
I thought you were talking to me for a second. I was like, wow, rude.
She's just sitting in bed talking. Like, no,
Aw.
it's nap time.
Sweetheart.
Yeah.
Although
known to me.
I like and celebrate that for you. I'm not sure if you're aware that I am pretty staunchly child free and do not have such problems in my life. Although my cats do like to wail at the early hours of the morning, which is perhaps a similar
cats
vibe.
are kids. I have those too. Yeah, we've got 2 of them.
Well, now you're talking.
And, yeah, so no, you know what? It's like, hey, you want to not have kids? Don't have kids. Whatever. Have kids, don't have kids.
No.
Have kids. Do what you right. Have kids. If you don't want kids and you have kids, that's the problem, right? Like that's where you're not like.
That's the problem that people don't carefully consider sometimes. I think. What if it's not the right thing for you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't just accept blindly that society kind of expects you to do it.
No, man. If you don't want kids, don't have kids.
No, we were lucky that we had a very supportive set of parents on both sides who, well, I mean, they've got kids from the other sibling on both sides, so they managed to be grandparents regardless, so.
Nice.
But there was no pressure.
Now this is great here. It says, so it's got a picture of a pied-billed grebe here, but known to many as hell divers.
Ooh, that's metal. That's metal.
That's like nickname of the year. Like hell diver. Yeah, I didn't because you look at him in Wingspan.
That's like a real like B C grade horror movie title.
Yeah, yeah.
We love it.
Picture Dio sing it right. Hell diver.
Hell diver.
You've been down too long in the nearby creek. Oh, I don't know. Do they live in creeks? That's just
somehow made me think like Go Power Rangers, like it's some kind of yeah.
Okay, I gotta figure this out here. Hold
Good
on,
stuff.
how am I gonna do it? How do I have this collar dove and I still haven't gotten it down yet? I think I should probably.
You need to do that because you're gonna have so much food.
Yeah, but first I'm just trying to decide. Like, do I want to play this Barrow's Goldeneye? You're not laying eggs. They're not laying eggs. Nobody's. Yeah, that poor bronze cuckoo is just sitting there getting no love.
No love.
Yeah, fuck the Goldeneye. I'm just not gonna be getting that many eggs from it. Let's just get this.
What's your
Let's get
bonus
this
card?
Junko down. Nest box.
Ah,
That's the
okay.
thing, right?
So that would
So
have helped
plus
that.
there's a filled columns EOR, so it's
Hmm.
not bad for that. But I think I should just probably like just go over here and mash the forest button for a little bit here and yeah, because I got
All
the nest
right.
box bonus and I got the red crown crane, which is that one where you score a bonus now and then by cashing and then you toss the bonus card and draw a new one. But since my nest box isn't looking maybe so hot, I mean I don't know, maybe I try that. See, this is what I have to think about. Like maybe do I just throw the kiwi down and see what else I pick up and then
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know, like
Decisions.
yeah. But then again, what I don't. It's not like I have that many birds played. I mean, what am I hoping? Like bird counter or viticulturalist probably is the dream. Oh, a spoon-billed sandpiper
Platypus
showing up
bird.
showing up in the tray. No, it's not the common goldeneye. The common goldeneye is my bird in the game because
Yes.
when when
That's
when
the
European
teal. Yeah.
that's the one that
Yeah,
when
yeah,
the
yeah.
European hit and it was like I don't know, it just kept showing up and kept working out for me in the
So good with
games
the
and I was
forest engine. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and I was talking to Flan about it and he's like, you know, you don't really pick your favorite bird. Like your favorite bird picks you and I said, "Okay, then I guess it's the common goldeneye." Like so
Mm-hmm.
that's my that's my bird.
Yeah. Nice. Well, I'm sure that would be a standard question for the stream if I had standard questions. So
Mhm.
well
Yeah,
done.
yeah, yeah.
Answered that. Tick. Something
I'm here to
interesting we
make your job
were
easier.
talking about before the stream is something that people quite often very quickly bond about if they have a chronic illness is discovering other people with chronic illnesses. So
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, we had a good old chat about that. People who watch the stream regularly do know that I also struggle with something called POTS, as you correctly said, is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which basically amounts to chronic fatigue for me. So that's kind of how I explain it. If somebody just needs the cliff notes on that, but yeah, you also have done the gone through the ringer with doctors and
Done the
etc.
rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to figure out what's going on with the body. Even just today, I was describing something going on with my body, and my husband was like, "Have you tried not being terrible at bodily functions?" And I was like, "Wow, okay."
And I haven't read it in a while. There's a like a comic, I think it's called Cyanide and Happiness, um, and which is just hysterical
Mm-hmm.
and dark and crude and all of it. But they there was like a somebody was saying here. Let me see if I can find it. This one uh, uh, here. I'm just gonna see if I can find the.
Sorry to
Here it is.
answer
Yeah, I found
Alex's
it.
question. Can we heal POTS? No, no, we can't. We can manage POTS. As with a lot of chronic illnesses, there isn't really a fix as such. Fingers crossed in the future. Then, sorry, Groove, what were you saying?
No, no, no. You're good. So I posted it in the on the Discord
Oh,
in the
cool.
thread,
Let me find it.
but it just reminded me of that.
Excellent gif of Phil. That yeah, yeah, I love comics like that. Like, wow, yes, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Um,
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It's like I don't know why didn't. Well, don't have pots. Like
Yeah. Have you tried not doing that? But interestingly, one of the main treatments for POTS is you consume an absolute crap ton of salt in your diet. So I actually take across the course of a day like 9 giant like salt tablets. That's kind of my solution to getting that much salt into my diet. So you basically pickle yourself. You hydrate, you drink a ton of water, and you consume a lot of
I was
salt.
expecting you to say you drink a ton of vinegar, but you're just downing red wine vinegar like pickled red Jenna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
But I have a pretty hardcore pill box, as is often the case with people with chronic illnesses. So it's excellent.
Brilliant. Okay, so what am I getting rid of here?
I can't track you
Why is she still awake? Go to sleep.
Fire-fronted Seren. Oh yeah, that's a good play round 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna play.
I've got a bit of a disaster wetlands going.
Disaster Wetland. It's like a really just kind of shitty. It's like Gerard Butler's next movie, right? Like disaster. Gerard Butler in Disaster Wetlands. Like just some
That
real
is so
shitty
true. He
action
does love a
movie.
disaster
It's
movie
like
these days. Yeah.
yeah, freaking Michael Bay, whatever. Just like hey, let's have a bunch of like giant shit, but that's really about it. Something barely wrapped in the trappings of a film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
What
right,
resource?
Hen. My basement does need remodeling. My basement being the wetlands. Do you have any like funny things that you call parts of the game that are non-standard? Like, Hen and I joke that wheat is pine cones quite a lot, or we'll have different theories about what to call the habitats. Like the current funny one is like the attic, the ground floor, and the basement.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I like the favorite one that I've heard, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I actually originally heard this. Here's going into the Wayback Machine from Elsie Glenn, who referred to I think it was they who referred to them to the platform nests as bacon nests, and
Nice.
so yeah, I don't have any amusing terms of my own making. Although I was somebody I just heard somebody on BGA referred to my wetland engine as a blue engine.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. I feel.
so
I
just
think.
referred to them
Is it?
as the colors. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want to break my rule again, but I know some players who call it like green, blue, and yellow, the different
Mm.
habitats. So, um, yeah, what was I going to say? Again, to break my rule, Peach calls the nest, the cavity nests, pregnancy test nests, which is endlessly funny.
That is incredible. Okay.
Yeah, the 2v2 guys. Okay.
What the fuck am I doing here?
I ask myself quite often. Program
Mm-hmm.
nest, good stuff. Oh, egret into platypus bird. That's a nice play by G.
Oh yeah. Okay. Am I ever gonna hit this max out this nest thing? No.
Oh, you
I'm
got the
just
Junko down. I didn't see that.
yeah. Let's see. One, two.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, I might.
That's a very nice forest.
I'm not. So I'll just. Scott decision. Let's see here. No, I don't want to. Let me ignore.
If you want to play a very tasty white power, I would appreciate, and my parakeet would too.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. Sorry.
That's right. Yeah, Deb, that was who I was thinking of. To confirm.
I do have some tasty white powers, right? I got that red crown crane. I got that kiwi. I picked up the rye bill. I got the SMU, which actually works okay for my hand.
Oh, what do I have to do to get a decent Forester bird? This is why I hate this card. Anyway, rant. I'm raging.
Rant.
Rant. Rant. Sorry, I'm like the posh Australian. We have
Okay,
an accent that we say like dance instead of dance, and
right.
castle instead of, yeah, plant. I keep many plants.
I think the poshest accent that you could get is where you and maybe this is I don't know if this is an accent or if this is just like a nationwide thing, right? But when if you say H, I think H is about as posh as it gets.
H. Yeah.
Yeah, where you pronounce the first H in H. And look, it's fun. Like English people can, and I'm not an American who thinks English people and Australian people are the same, right? But I'm aware of that bit of basic geography.
Yeah.
But but like I feel like if they want to say like if you're taking a language which from someone else, which we have done here, right? Like we came over, whatever. We just like they kind of have a little bit more cred than you when it comes to determining how to pronounce, right? Like you don't get to sit there and act like yours is superior. Really, you just have to say like people pronounce shit differently because that's just what we do.
Yeah.
That's like a
Yeah.
natural evolution of
Sure.
linguistics, right? There's no right. But if someone is being an asshole about it, then
Yeah.
because really they didn't. It's not like it's the English people's language either. Like they just, it's like
English
you
is an
took it
absolute
from
mess of a language.
the old like Norse or whatever
Yeah.
Anglo-Saxon shit, and then
I read a good text post once that was like English is the equivalent of somebody mugging someone in an alley and rifling through their pockets for spare grammar and vocab. Yeah, it's fun. But yeah, in Australia, we quite often with language stuff, like probably 80-90% of the time, we'll take our cues from British English. But occasionally, Americanisms will kind of creep in, and that's been an effect of American culture dominating more than British culture the last kind of 20-30 years, whereas before that, it was very much taking cultural cues from British British media more than the US. So it's interesting how that
yeah,
goes.
I'm sorry
And
about that.
to answer
It's like whatever.
to answer
It's like
Michael's
when people
question,
go to Europe
we
and say they like I saw a Burger King or whatever. I'm like, yeah, sorry, y'all were,
well, did you know
like,
that Burger King here we have it, but we call it Hungry Jack's.
okay. I think I've
It
actually
was
heard of that.
renamed, yeah. So it's Hungry Jack's here.
Oh, I think
HJ's
there's
is
actually
the
like a brand of like pancake mix or something here that's called Hungry Jack. Maybe that's what I'm
yeah.
thinking of.
Um, oh, what am I trying to do here? Do you have the kiwi?
I do.
You do have the kiwi. Yeah, I'm thinking about ditching. Thinking about ditching. Oh, I could ditch the wetland scientist actually. All right, we'll go one more round of trying to pull a decent Forester bird. Oh, cerulean warbler. That'll work.
Oh, brilliant.
And actually, Tui is going the right way to copy G. No, probably not worth it. All right, Skimmer, you've got 4 dice. Come on, buddy. The fish that it has cached already was a charity from the large-billed crow, so it did not earn that fish. Oh, it has now earned itself a fish. Sorry.
Oh,
We encouraged it. So many Asia powers you're caching on other birds, so you can make them look good or bad.
oh
Depending
yeah, you
on
just totally muddy up the data. Yeah.
yeah. Don't skip. Orclip can have a cached berry.
Wow. Apparently, sometimes snowy owls will reach as far south as Nebraska.
Nebraska. I know where
Yeah,
that
it's like
is.
we're
I
basically
did
like right in the middle of the country.
yeah. I did a. It's funny because Hen and Peach and I were taking a. Well, not Hen. She challenged Peach and I because Peach said she was very bad at US geography. And I was like, I'm also bad at US geography, but I feel like I'm allowed to be.
Well,
And I didn't get a very good score. I think I got like 40-50% of the states correctly named, but then I got in a real like fixation space where I just redid the test over and over and over again until I figured out where everything was. So I'm
mm,
much better at US geography now than I was like 2 weeks ago.
nice.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's certainly the type of person that I am. I get very obsessive about stuff like that. My score is not doing that great, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm at 62. Oh my God, she's still awake. It's weird, like 90+% of the time, you just lay her down at nap time, and it's just, you know, within a few minutes, maybe there's a few minutes of screaming, and then she's out. And for some reason today, it's just not sleeping. And I want her to go to sleep because I got some work to do today, this afternoon, and partner's going to take her, and the partner is pregnant and not feeling all that
Yeah,
great. So it's
sure.
like, sleep, kid. Give your mother a break. Okay,
Yeah.
now this, Jenna,
Yes.
this is great. This is like the like I wish I knew the BBC channels and what they showed, like which one showed what stuff, so that I could actually make a specific channel reference here. But at the very least, I could say this is like a British comedy show if ever I have heard the name of one. This right here. So it says Honkers, Wavies, and Specklebellies.
I love it. That does sound very British.
Yeah. Honkers, Wavies, and Specklebellies. You're a honker. Oh, you're a wavy. Oh, I'm a Specklebelly.
To answer somebody's question above, it might have been Michael. We say Z generally rather than Z, but perhaps if a child was raised on too much, say Sesame Street, that they might have picked up Z rather than Z, and perhaps will or won't get corrected over time. And also, we sing the alphabet song and we say, how does that go at the end? N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. Now I know my ABCs. So yeah, it's a bit conflicted, but
You
generally
you
you
actually
say Z.
you actually sing Z in the alphabet song.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
but I also watched too much Sesame Street as a kid, so I actually had a cute little American accent for a while.
Yeah, see, I think my kid is going to have an
A
Australian
bluey
accent, and
accent.
I think, and she might well grow up saying Z too, because we also watch a lot of Bounce Patrol.
Right.
So yeah, Bounce Patrol, the Wiggles, but more so Bounce Patrol. I think the alphabet stuff shows up a lot more.
Oh, that's
So
funny. Alex is saying W X Y Z. Now we know the alphabet. Yeah, I can hear it.
no, okay, yeah, that could work. God, I have so many birds.
How do you still have so many cards?
Dude, I'm tucking them. I'm trying. Okay,
Get your shit together.
man. I mean, I drew so many times at the beginning.
All right, here's my chance.
Yeah, and Nebraska is a struggle for everyone. Okay, it's this is not this decision was made for family reasons, not because we would want to be here otherwise.
All right, what do I want to copy? Do I
I
want
know
to
you were talking to
copy?
me, but I'm just riffing on it.
Probably white-headed duck, right? I'm gonna play it there. That is a disappointing selection. We've got backyard birder, forest data, and behaviorist.
Oh, you couldn't hold off, huh? Till I you couldn't
Yeah. What
hold
was
it
the
until I did.
only white power that I had that was playable right this minute?
Yeah, but what does that get you? It only gets you a point, right? Like it's okay if you miss the
I mean,
EOR if it's only
I thought a choice
a
of three
point.
bonus cards was going to be decent.
Yeah.
I like you just judging my decisions.
Yeah.
Jenna, you done fucked up. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Jenna, I have a Rye bill. There's 11 discarded bonus cards in the deck.
Well, okay, if it was Rybill rules and I could take it back, I would, alright? I have regrets. Um, I have many, many regrets.
Yeah, you know what's fun? So I drove like I grew up in central Massachusetts. I'm talking to the chat here to buy you some time to think.
No, no, you're fine. I
And
just grab back Alberta and live with my choices.
okay. But yeah, so I've driven from central Mass uh to different places in Nebraska before and straight through. Like I've driven it in 24 hours straight. So yeah, like literally the only stops are like you go to the big plazas and it's like okay, you know pee, food, gas, go. um and uh and it's like so going from east to west from Massachusetts to Nebraska, um you start to get really really tired like around the 18-hour mark, right?
Mm,
Which is uh when you're in Iowa,
mm-hmm.
where there's just it's a big stretch of nothing, right? Just
Sure.
cornfields everywhere,
Can
right?
relate, Australian
Yeah.
geography wise. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So it's yeah, it's like that without the without the like death spiders and stuff. But
They're usually
um
on a road trip in Australia. I mean, it's quite morbid, but you end up with a lot of dead kangaroo sightings because the
oh, probably
trucks
like dead
kind of
deer
fuck
here.
with them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
we get some dead deer, but and then when you do it the other way, when you go from Nebraska back to the east that 24 hours, well when you hit that 18-hour mark I'm starting to fall asleep. Well now you're in upstate New York,
mm,
which is again a long stretch of nothing. It's like just now granted there's a lot more water up there, but it's so like little teeny little lakes and stuff like that. But it's still just like you hit these really long stretches of nothing like right at the most inconvenient times,
mm.
and so you're just like do
Yeah, it's
that
hard.
thing.
We have a I don't know how much of a push you have on like government initiatives on like road safety and stuff like that, but we have like a real push for every 2 hours like stop and take a break, pull over at a servo, and or like there's like rest like benches and little shelters and things across the highways, and like
Yeah, I mean they've got rest stops and stuff at posted.
mm,
It kind of how well they are, when whether it's anything more than just like a some toilets and a vending machine. I mean,
and a
it kind of
McDonald's or
depends.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, and I know I have seen maybe I've seen a sign here or there where it's like every 2 hours. And actually, I think our um, so my car, my little Volkswagen, I got in 2012,
Oh, cute.
but Britt's car, she got a Subaru Forester
Mm,
um, just a couple of years ago because we wanted it for something for the
baby
kid, right? And
seats. Yeah,
so
sure.
yeah, yeah. But that car actually, like her car actually tells you when it's been going for 2 hours.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so
That's a
you
good
get like a little
feature.
notification. And it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey, maybe take a fucking break, dude. Like,
yeah. I love it. Guilt.
yeah,
It's like
uh,
the car equivalent of Clippy in Microsoft Word. Would you like help with this?
yeah.
I love it.
I love passive aggressive technology.
Mm.
Okay, so let me see here. So here's what I'm looking at, Jenna. Right, we got this Phil Collins thing. I do have a Savannah Sparrow, which I would play into brown kiwi. I've got the red crown crane that can go in the wetland. I've got the ryebill. So like I probably
Mm. And I did
want to.
handily give you the information that behaviorist is in the discard pile. So
No, that okay. I mean, that's three. That's probably a decent uh, thing that I could hope for, right? Because all I have left, I literally have nothing but white
Oh, you
birds
don't
in
have
my
colors.
hand.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
No, 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 no. I ditched the golden eye a while back.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna need one, two, three. I'm gonna need 6 eggs for that. I'm gonna have to take food twice. Um, so yeah, take food 2 times,
Mm-hmm.
play birds 3 times, and I guess the preferred order here is gonna be what? This is the kind of thing I've never really thought this through, and my brain starts to get a little scrambled of like the red crown crane, the kiwi, and the ryebill. How do I want to do this?
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, it gets complicated with
yeah, yeah. This is where
funky
my
Oceania and Asia bonus cards. Yeah.
yeah, and my neuro disorder and all that. I'm sitting here going, oh my god,
Yeah.
there's too many
Need a
possibilities.
spreadsheet for all the different
Yeah.
permutations of how you should do it.
I mean, the rye bill at this point probably there's 13 bonus cards in there. Like the chance of one thing making a difference
Mm.
probably doesn't matter.
Alex is saying
Um,
Kiwi Crane Rybill, and I would defer to him and not
okay,
my 4:30 a.m. brain.
all right. You know what, Alex? I'm gonna go with it. So I need 3 eggs in order to do the sparrow. So I'm gonna phrasing. Um, so, so I'm gonna grab food here. Let's see, me and Alex should. Well, I'm betrothed
Hey
to
Noel,
Geese,
welcome.
I was gonna say me and Alex could team up on a festive or
I haven't
something,
seen
but
Juice
you know.
around much lately. Again, breaking my rule, not to talk about people who aren't
Oh
here.
yeah, well I broke it first, but then again, I guess it's not my rule. So
It's alright.
um,
Juice don't mind. Oh no, that's not true. I did see a picture of him lying on a beach or something. I saw his
oh, or like in a
legs. I've seen his
boat.
legs recently. uh,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna do Grey Warbler into.
Again,
Um,
phrasing.
we're gonna Grey Warbler into Cerulean Warbler. So we've got 2 tits and 2 warblers. So we're having a little forest party.
All right.
And we're going to pick up another subpar bonus card. We love it. It's okay. But we have an 8-point Forester, which is a very, very rare occurrence for me.
Nice. Speaking of phrasing, so I teach online, like I teach test prep,
Right.
and for law school, although I'm currently in training for SAT as well, which is like one of the big
Yes.
uh,
Oh,
high
I
school
was
tests
very
here.
proud that you said that when I was asking you about stream stuff to talk about, and I was like, I know what LSATs are, probably from
Yeah,
watching
that's
like Suits, but
maybe okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um,
Brilliant.
yeah,
But
SATs again like high school TV
mhm.
shows and stuff. Yeah, they'll talk about that, so I'm
Nice,
familiar.
nice. Yeah. So, but one of the things I have since learned, since I've been doing it, right? Well, it's like we go through a lot of practice questions and stuff, and I'll be like, uh, so we finish the first question. I'll be like, okay, let's do number two, and I don't know if you have that expression in in
Yes,
Australia,
yes, we do.
but
Yeah,
you're laughing, which means you do,
yeah.
right? So it's like, maybe I needed to. I've learned I
Let's
need
do
to
number
pick
two.
yeah, let's go
Excellent.
do number two.
Mm-hmm.
I need to pick a different way to say that. Um, okay, so here's Sparrow into Kiwi,
Yes,
and we're
I
gonna
have a lot of parakeet regrets. That's okay.
chuck chuck the nest box because my other one is Diet Specialist, which I've maxed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get 7-point Bird Bander, 4-point Ecologist. Well, that's going to be an 8-point Ecologist.
Mm-hmm.
So Platform Builder, and then Forest Population Monitor. So yeah, Ecologist it is. Okay. Um, yeah. Oh, I guess I've holy crap! I forgot I got to keep two. Okay,
Yeah,
ecologist and bird bander. Then wow, what a draw!
Kiwi is a good boy.
Kiwi bringing it. Yeah,
Good stuff. All
that
right, let's
armless bird.
go one more time on
It looks like it's
the
about to do a number
oldie.
two.
Oh, stubble quail. Oh, black skimmer. 3 out of 4 dice rolling fish, but I only get to catch one. Overachieving, buddy. Speaking of cars, I do have a soft spot for small European cars. I'm not sure if I mentioned, I think maybe I have, that I really, you know how people quite often just have a car that if they had any choice of car, unlimited money, they have a car that they would buy that they don't
Hmm.
necessarily currently already own. Have you
Right.
ever seen Fiat 500s?
I
Probably
mean,
not. Not
not
really.
knowingly.
Yeah,
No.
Fiat 500s. If you let me put a photo of the Europeans will know what they look
Hmm.
like, but they're so adorable, and I love them so much. And people quite often, because I live in like kind of inner city Adelaide, so lots of
Okay.
kind of really bougie people in northern
Hmm.
Adelaide are driving these cute little European cars, and I get so jealous when I pull up. And I was literally at the petrol station today, and somebody pulled up next to me in a Fiat 500, and I just had this pang of jealousy,
Oh,
and it was deeply
nice,
upsetting.
nice. I used to date a girl from uh, who was originally from New Jersey, and her father was Italian, and he used to refer to Fiats as "fix it again, Tony." So,
Yeah, yeah.
so I'm trying to find us. I don't know,
Let me find a photo.
one little bird
They're very
here that I
cute.
can, one little fact or something that I can. Semi-palmated. That's an interesting name. That sounds like something that you'd like put on like a hand lotion. And be like, no, it's semi-palmated. Oh.
It looks like a smart car. Yeah, it kind of does, but they're adorable. And I like it's not coming from nowhere because I actually was in the UK once and I did hire one, and so I was driving around Bath in a Fiat 500, and it was very cute and I loved it a lot. Let me post some pictures.
Between the thaw of March and freeze up of November, Nebraska hosts about half of the 80 species of shorebirds believed to inhabit North America. Dude, your auklet is like just stalking me. It's like it keeps giving
Yeah,
gifts, and I'm like,
fish,
no, man.
fish. You want a fish?
I said no, man. Go
Groove, take a
away.
fish. Exchange a
Yeah,
card for a fish. You know you want to.
stalker. Damn.
Oh,
Mm.
and you know what?
Here,
He
look at
hasn't
this. Look
hit
at
even
this.
once. Like the
Look at the
catches that he
black crowned
has
night
are
heron.
not of
Look
his
at that.
own. Um, oh, cute! Another demon bird.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So, where's my game? There's my game. Okay. So let's see. Right, because I need the two eggs. Can I still? Oh my god, my brain is so slow right now.
No, you're fine.
Okay, skip the Junko because what I don't want to have happen is ending up having to like discard one of the cards I want to play.
Uh huh.
Uh,
That would be a
okay,
classic
so
Jenna move.
yeah, so let's see. So if I do the bush chit, then I'm gonna I keep saying that. I'm gonna get. Uh, well, let's see. Oh yeah, I got two from the wood duck, and then tuck one, and I'll have to give one up, and then I'm good. Okay. Well, just to make sure I don't screw it up, let me just grab 2 from the tray and I can back out of it if I need to.
Sure.
There we go. Okay. Oh, that is a cute looking car. Yeah.
He's cute.
It looks that I like that. What is that, like rose gold or whatever on the left? Like that looks expensive. Yeah, looks
Yeah, I
nice.
mean, if I got one, I would definitely get a red one because I do like things that are red. And they
Okay.
make an electric version too, which would be cool. Although we drive so little that paying the extra for an electric car doesn't really crunch out to be
Mm.
advantageous. Um, uh,
It's pretty hard to live around here and not drive. I think that's true for most places in America.
yeah, well, I
The
mean,
larger cities, not so much, but
we run one car between Ben and I, and we've done that for years and years, and we managed to save a lot of money that way. Actually, not running more than one car,
hmm.
and we get to be the smug people who aren't parking their cars all along the street and causing issues.
Hmm. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, yeah,
um, Although originally we were going to park it in the garage, but
yeah. Excuse me.
the garage, and and then I put like a pottery studio in there, so that wasn't going to happen after that.
Hmm.
Back
I
to
always,
Targus.
I always love when when people like when uh, British or Australian people like try to do American accents and they do them like first of all as though there's one, right? Of course, then again,
Gas
if I was a
station.
British
Yeah.
accent or Australian accent, it's like yeah, there's hundreds or thousands maybe of those. Um, but no, it's always think like they always do it in such kind of an exaggerated way, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, but actually
In a
sounds
really
pretty
brash,
close.
like aggressive kind of a way.
Yeah, and I'm like, but I can't really argue it after I think about it for a second. I'm like,
Tomato.
no, yeah,
Tomato.
yeah, like this is not wrong, you know. Like people in like Finland probably think we're all a bunch of like circus clowns. Like they're just
And then I'll say something that just completely mystifies, say hen, like lover. Like she just made me repeat that about 10 times. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm a loggy lover. And she's like,
oh,
lover? And I was like, oh, lover. Lover.
lava. Sounded like you were saying lava for a
No,
second,
like
like like loggies
lover.
shooting out of a volcano.
Like
Uh,
Valentine's Day, lover.
okay, this is amazing. So the red crown crane, it says cash 7 on red crown crane,
Uh huh.
and I hit cash all,
Uh huh.
and all it shows is rats. Like that's the default,
Yeah, well, that
which
makes sense with pellet
which would be
dissector, but
great, right?
it's
Pellet
handy.
dissector,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Which if nobody has it, like I'm almost certain to find it with this rye bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
But okay, that's the this. I wish I would have. I picked up that theriogenalysis
Oh,
one or
yeah,
whatever.
yuck.
Like birds with completely full nests. 0. See, I should have played the crane before the kiwi.
Uh, uh,
That that did
well,
not.
here's a question. Do I want to? Um, yeah, I think it's going to be stubble quail and stuffed backyard burger. Backyard burger.
Backyard
backyard,
burger.
backyard
That's
burger.
it. That's the new name.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Backyard burger. You've
Backyard
spawned
burger.
spawned a trend here.
Mm-hmm.
Trend setting here on Shrike That. Backyard
You
burger.
heard it here first.
Yeah. I would rather have a backyard burger than that fucking bonus card most of the time. Right.
Yeah. Well, I cracked 100, so I'll take that.
Nice.
Because that was not a great game for me. It's okay. The
Yeah, isn't
8-point
that so
Forester.
satisfying, Deb? Like every now and again, I don't know, every few months or something, I'll max out bird
Like bird
feeder, and
feeder,
I'll just
yeah.
I'll
Uh
just
huh.
want to like go run laps around the
Or you get like a
neighborhood.
five
Like,
point like breeding manager, and you're like, hell yeah.
uh-huh. Did you see that one I posted recently? It was I don't know, within the last few weeks where I got like I maxed zoologist and had a 5 point breeding manager.
Oh, that's
It
that's
was
that's badass.
yeah. Okay, now hold on. I got to figure out where do I put this nectar. So, uh it's worth 1 point there and 2 points there. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the grassland and kick you out of there. Okay. So okay, I have to post this just for the like the memes or whatever, but just so people can see this
Zobi's like every few
amazing.
months for Groove is AKA every 700 games or so. You are notorious for cranking out
Dude,
many
that is
games, dude.
under. It's probably under. But here we go. Look at this. Look at this number on the rye bill. This is amazing.
Hang on. Where am I? Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, good
This has
stuff.
got to be the most bonus cards I've ever seen from a rye bill. Here, I'm gonna get a picture of this. Like this is just
There's got to
this
be
is just
something good in there, surely. It would be impressive if it was
absolutely
18 0 point bonus cards.
absolutely incredible. There you go. That's what I'm looking at right now. It's like they don't even have enough room to get the teeny tiny ones all on the left. Like
Yeah. Oh,
so.
and you've macked bird feeder.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, so yeah, it just keeps going.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
insane. Okay, so three citizens. Oh, mechanical engineer. That's
yeah.
probably going to be our winner.
Sure.
Grassland data, visionary leader, food web, forest ranger, wildlife gardener, bird feeder maxed. I
Who's got
almost want to take
ESP
that.
then? Yeah.
Zoologist, wetland population, breeding manager, forest analyst, behaviorist, wetland data analyst, nest box platform, and then yeah, getting that bird bander back. The 7 point. Okay, mechanical engineer it is. This is incredible. This is like it's like kid on Christmas, right? Like
Yeah. Again, regrets on the parakeet. Though I suppose no, but well, they stay in the discard pile, right? So yeah, I would have had then a choice of like 17. Yeah.
yeah. Well, you wouldn't have been able to play it right if I'm playing the Raibo last, but you still would have got the crane or the kiwi
Yeah. Yeah.
going.
It's fine.
So hey, and look at this. It's nearly the perfect ending of I'm left with no cards and one food.
Oh, that's goals. With a forest engine and only the dove to dump food in. Yeah, that's good going. Minate's saying you want a BGA tourney yet, Groove?
Yeah, I've won a few. Yeah, it's pretty.
Nice.
It's fun. Yeah, I was really happy about this. The one recently, which was like sort of like a little. It was like a dozen or so, like a Champions League kind of. It was like a Premier League, but I was really happy with that one because that was like
Nice.
a ton of the you know
Yeah,
high
time
elo
commitment.
people on there. Like yeah,
Yeah.
I don't often crack 600 on there, and there's like some of the players that are like constantly in the 600s, and like
Mm,
so they were in it too, and that was a happy day.
good stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Huh, I cracked 100 and then I uncracked 100. That's upsetting.
Isn't that an achievement if you
Yeah.
like start a game or you end a game with fewer points than you had
Mm.
at some point? I think that's one of the achievements. That's like the nice work,
You're terrible at
dumbass
this. Yeah.
achievement. Yeah. You suck achievement.
Oh, very close. Very close. Gee, almost gotcha.
Almost. How? Oh, where's that? What do we
GG's.
got there?
Let's have a look at what
Falcon
G's
or
got happening.
rodentologist? Oh, endangered species. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's some nice work there.
Falconer Road. She had ESP. Okay, and large birds. Yeah, that's some good synergy in the bonus cards.
Uh-huh.
That's a creeper board. That doesn't really look like 128, but if you add it all up with some good
Mm-hmm.
bonuses, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, really nice
Tuck and
work
draw in the
there.
forest. Who knew that was strong? And
Yeah,
a
really.
very lovely, colourful board over here from Lila. I love it a lot. And Deb will be pleased that the skiff got played, the Sacred Kingfisher. Always love to see him. The skiff.
Skiff. Oh, that's great. Do you know that's like a term over here for like a top secret room? Like if they're in the White House, well, I mean, I guess assuming the person in the White House is actually following security protocol, but leaving that aside, uh,
Yes.
it that's where you're supposed to leave your phones and all that, and it's like there's just no communications going in and out of it or anything. I don't know what it stands for, but I know
Yeah.
a skiff is a term for that. Yeah, I'm sure the room is insulated with, I don't know, like tinfoil or something or whatever, right? But
Yeah.
uh
Love it. Good stuff.
yeah,
And yeah,
there you
very,
go.
very nice winning board here. Yeah, the wood duck, bush tit, catbird. You pretty much drew cards all of round one. Yeah, got some
I
good stuff.
started with chimney swift,
One,
Jenna, is what
one,
happened.
one no nectar. One no nectar races with the forest engine though. That's interesting. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, I managed to pull out the win. And yeah, it started with an awful starting hand. So
And they left me the Brolga.
left you the Brolga,
And
and
the Brolga was just diggy, diggy, diggy. And
mhm, good stuff.
yeah.
And oh yeah, avian theraginologist. Oh god,
Hmm.
yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But
Yeah. It's a good
despite
thing I didn't whiff the rye bill. I might have lost.
yeah, well, literally. So all good. So yeah, I think that might be us. I probably need to go back to bed. But thank you very
Probably.
much for joining us. That was really fun,
Yeah.
despite the tech
Brilliant.
issues
Good
at the
times.
start.
Good
So maybe
times,
we'll
man.
convince you to come back again another time in a few months, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Well, a few months
See what
will
we're
be
doing.
interesting.
Yeah.
But
Oh, you're
yeah,
true. Yeah,
I
baby.
might have, yeah, I might have something going. Might be hard
Maybe in a
to
few
to
years.
kind of, yeah, yeah. I'll see it.
But
I'll
yeah,
see
big
it.
congrats and best wishes to you. And I think
Yeah.
you said Britt was your partner's name. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, please pass along our very best for all of that.
I will. I
And
will.
yeah, we'll see you around. You're very very what's the word I'm looking for?
Present.
Present. Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of loom large on the server, even when you're not seen around. I don't
Hmm.
think our
I'm like Santa. I see
our
you when you're
like
sleeping, right? And I know when you're
timelines.
awake.
Yeah, we don't really cross too much on the server ourselves. But yeah, obviously the
Yeah.
nature of the server, you're always kind of posting, and it doesn't matter if you're not online at the same time. You can still have that sense
Yeah.
of community with people, which is
Pretty amazing, right? Like
yeah,
we
it's
take
pretty
that for
cool.
granted.
Mm.
It's so easy to take that for granted, but it's just like, yeah, like we can hop on a little machine here and play games with people who like we would never know exist
Yeah,
like 40 years ago or whatever. Like you
sure.
just it's amazing, which is when some of us were alive. So
Yeah. And yeah, I think I haven't polled this, but I suspect the average age of the server is probably sort of mid 30s or heading into 40. So that's the sense that I get anyway. So we're all
brilliant.
yeah, cool. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Looking forwards, who have we got up next? I should have prepped that already. We've got Grains. We've got fellow Aussie, Mr. Dr.
Oh,
Grainslove.
taking a break from touching grass to
Indeed. Indeed. What time have we got him coming in? Oh, that's right. He's making me get up, and it's 7 a.m. my time, which will be a nighttime US stream. So then probably getting a bit too late for Europe. I think that's how it works. So yeah, that's next weekend. Should be fun times. And yeah, got some fun stuff coming up after that. We've got Shrike That and another brain shutting down. Another visit by Deb. We've got rescheduled Pcran. Yeah, lots of stuff coming up. So get keen for that. And I'll see everyone very soon. Thank you very much, Groove. That was lots of fun. And take care,
Amazing.
everyone. All right. Bye.
Cheers.